episode 40.
Motherfucking 40.
40.
Say it with your chest.
40.
40 fucking episodes, bro. We are real.
Right.
We are real fucking close.
That's right.
To episode 52, which is a year's worth of episodes, and we're trying to get to 420
Are we
subscriptions.
going to do a big extravaganza on 52?
Something, man.
Elephant rides.
We need to do something.
And
We could do like promise a bunch of shit and just have like a whack ass bouncy house.
yeah. Subject scheduled to change real tiny. Yeah.
Like I feel like you could just be like, just put at the bottom. You get what's gonna happen. You never know.
Snoop Dogg may or may not be here.
Yeah. But help us out. We're trying to push for a new year, new subscription level. We're trying to get to 420 subscriptions by our 52nd episode, which should come out on
420
on April 20th. We got a few.
Weird how that works.
We got a few Monaco House ads coming up. So if you want to see your ads in this space right here, get with us. So take that graphic real quick. Take that. And then if you really want to get with us, me and Aaron love a free T-shirt. If you haven't noticed, you give us a T-shirt. We'll wear a T-shirt with my own shit on it.
I'm wearing Hourglass's T-shirt right now.
So if you want us to fucking, that's pretty free promotion if you just fucking chuck us a T-shirt. So here we are with Delirium. Welcome to the show, guys. How you guys doing today?
Hello.
Pretty all right.
Is this the first episode that we've had like mics on everybody? Like the three mics
on three people?
I think that might be.
I can't even remember how many episodes have we done with three motherfuckers on it.
Sundera.
Like quite a few.
They didn't have mics. I don't think they had three.
Yeah,
mics.
Garrett had to like lean over.
Dan had to grab the mic,
Yeah.
He did that a lot because he likes to talk.
Watch us stand. Yeah, right.
Yeah, we're friends.
Daniel Prophet.
I mean, I know the feeling. So, I mean, especially when you got three people and two mics. I mean, you're always not going to have the mic in front of the right person, I bet.
Gas.
So you guys all hang out? You guys like
Oh no, we hate
Sundera, Delirium?
Yeah,
No. So you guys are like rival.
Yeah, we all. It's
like
spice each other.
Oasis.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
it's like
was
Oasis,
actually in
yeah.
Sondera. I played rhythm guitar for them for a while.
Hell yeah.
But as
Self-plug.
this started taking off more, I wanted to focus my time more on Delirium.
Well, nice. Well, introduce yourselves. Tell us what you do in the band and kind of introduce your band and all that good stuff. Let everybody know who you are.
What do you do?
I'm gonna go first, but I'm not gonna introduce the band. I'm Luke.
Yeah, you can say what you do in the band. At least.
I play drums. That's really it. I don't. Yeah.
I play bass and then sometimes scream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I play guitar and I hoot and holler.
Hoot and holler.
Lots
Hoot
of
and holler.
yelling.
You're the lead singer.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
The lead hoot and hollerer.
If you can call it that.
Yeah.
You're yodeling, so.
I wish.
I mean, that would be kind
That'd
of
be dope.
That's
Yeah.
yo,
A metal
Somebody
yodel
brings
band.
like a fucking like yodel, like heavy metal band.
I just shit my pants on the spot. That'd be the
Yeah,
way
we
to
do a lot
go.
of shit.
That'd be about the most
I
metal.
tear up the pit.
Yeah.
We tear it up.
It would be like, so who's mixing that in next? I feel like you can just yank that track off the fucking internet and
Yeah.
throw in a fucking yodel into a chorus.
Oh man.
But it'll be yotel.
Yeah.
Like the mix of yodel and metal. It'll be yotel.
That's hard.
Yeah. Whole
That's
new
a t-shirt.
genres being
That's a
created
t-shirt.
now.
That's the fucking t-shirt.
We create the genres.
Gas.
Yeah, I love it.
Gas.
So what do you guys do, man? I want to describe your sound. What's your vibe? What's your influence?
I guess like kind of like Midwest emo, mixed with like post hardcore type of stuff. I don't know. It's hard to describe when like.
Yeah, I
Every
You do
song
a lot.
sounds different.
Yes, I mean
Right.
for the most part, yeah. I don't know. Genres are just weird. I don't know.
Yeah, but,
We just play, you know.
yeah. I don't really like throwing a bunch of shit in like subgenres and stuff because it's so like weirdly specific that I don't know. You don't want to like box yourself in to that type of deal.
It's this weird thing, and I've come up against it a couple times. Like, so the industry wants you to box in, like
Why is that?
Well, because then they can sell you
That's marketing.
to
Yeah.
their crowd. It's
And I guess that's
like-
how you explain what you do, so you can
Well, yeah,
put
you
together a
got to
bill,
put some
I
kind of
guess.
label on it, right? You got to put some fucking label on it for them to
Yeah, but
market
fuck
it.
that.
Well, I agree, and I think that's why a lot of people are moving towards underground music.
Or producing the shit themselves, I guess.
Yeah, because most like it's such a weird thing. Like the record label wants to label you so that they can sell you.
Yeah.
But their customer base doesn't listen to just one thing.
Right.
That's the fucked up part about it. Is like I don't know anybody that just listens to like post-hardcore yodel, for examples. You know what I mean? Like I don't know anybody that listens to,
Dude, I wonder if that's really a thing.
dude, it ought to be. But like I don't know anybody that listens to just this one thing. You know what I mean? Like you go through the.
And also, like, people call us different things, too. I remember, like, we started recording with...
Oh, my God.
The dude that did our first EP, Connor, we walked in and like, Birdie's, like, doing tappy stuff. He's like, bro, this is math rock, bro.
Oh, shit.
We're like, what? And I know Jared here said, like, we're, like... He said the most, like, craziest thing. He said, like, I don't know, like, garage fart punk or something like that. And I was like... Yeah,
We're everything. We do a bit of everything.
Yeah.
So, like, you guys do pretty much all original music, no covers? What is your guys' set like? I've never seen you guys play
the
live.
only time we played covers was like us randomly, like 5 minutes before saying, "Yo, this would be funny." They played like a Blink-182 cover one time,
That was one time. It did not turn out well, I'm gonna be honest.
and then we did like a modern baseball cover, and then we did like
Some Miley Cyrus.
yes,
We don't.
Dude, Miley Cyrus is killing it. That
it's
new
just
song that she's doing is
Miley.
fucking gangster.
We're
That
trying to
Flower
do
song?
Toxic by Britney Spears, but we need to
true.
get that
I mean, doing
down.
an obscure cover or something completely off genre is always kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
I think it's cool. Like, you don't have to fucking base your
Blade
whole
cover.
fucking career off that. And I love people that write original music first and foremost, but like doing a fucking like random Backstreet Boys song, like Hey Radio does.
Yeah,
a
like
Backstreet-
I was just
Hey
about to
Radio
say
does
that's what I was thinking of.
We did Charlie XCX.
There you go.
There you go.
Do some Cardi B.
Oh, yeah.
That'd go insane.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
You would, dude. You drop it like it's hot in that motherfucker.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
start
that's
dropping
so
wet ass
true.
pussy.
Yeah, I start twerking on stage.
People love shit that they can relate to. It actually like if you do shit like that, they get more open to the other original tracks that you're doing. I think with it, if you give them something that kind of draws them in, you get what I'm saying?
Well, just give them
Am I
something
full
to
of
be
shit?
like.
Am I full of
okay.
shit or am I right? What do
No,
you think?
like I think any band
you
has
spend
to.
more time on stage
Just
than
kind
I
of
ever.
setting him up for disappointment. I feel. In our case,
Well, do it. Just go for it. You know.
we don't really play a whole lot of covers anymore. When we were first starting out, we kind of had like one per se we would stick with, depending. But like I don't think we've played a cover in.
Yeah, because we just
That's
need
I
to
love,
distill
I
space.
love
Right.
that. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just haven't really had a
I'm
need
only
for
left
it.
here on him.
Pan it, dude. These are your panners.
You're a pianer. But so how do you guys go about writing your songs and writing your like putting your shit together? Is it like you write the lyrics and I write the rest of this, or you guys kind of do it all together? What's your progress?
Yeah, so like
When there's the good songs.
when there's good songs, I actually just like sit down and work on it and then get a guitar part and then rough lyrics or maybe no lyrics, and then I bring it to them and then they all add their own shit and then we just kind of work on it from there. But then we have a couple exceptions to that to where it ends up just being a fucking jam song and then we end up playing it live for a year and a half
And then lyrics
it's
happen. Maybe.
terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of those got to evolve into some cool fucking tracks though,
Yeah.
eventually. You know, maybe.
Yeah, face down, ass up. That's the way we like to camp. That was a jam song that people.
I remember Boy Scouts.
Judges,
I love
count it.
Boy Scouts.
Count it. I remember fucking Boy Scouts. You would say, cheer. I'm trying to cheer.
that's
you.
Wait,
I
huh?
thought it was gonna be-
Hold on.
I never did Boy Scouts. That's not my gag.
Cheers to that.
Then you don't know.
I don't. You do. It's fucking making wicker baskets and shit.
Among other things.
Yeah, that was those ones. But yeah, like I know when we first started, he'd like write stuff that was like borderline like bedroom poppy, so it's like slow. Then like when we had Luke in, he's like really like I guess like punk like hardcore influence drumming, so it's like very fast, and, like hard hitting.
Oh yeah.
And then whatever the fuck I do,
Yeah.
add to that.
So whose kind of idea was this band? Like how did this kind of all...
Those two.
Yeah,
Those
him
two.
and I. He's been playing bass forever, and then I picked up guitar like actually wanting to do it latter middle school, and then we
So
just
a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
that
about.
was last month.
Yeah.
But
His 14th birthday was last week.
Yeah, we both know each other since like second grade, and then we just always wanted to like do music things because we both did like school band in like 5th grade and then hated it, but then like jamming together.
Like
well,
school
I mean,
band.
I wouldn't count that
orchestra
because
or-
I played saxophone.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's awesome. I love horns, man.
Dude, you
guys
should
put some
bring
horns-
sax back.
Why don't you
dude.
bring the sax into this band?
You know, I've
Bring
always
ska
wanted to bring back ska, and
Fuck yeah, dude.
it's gonna happen. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
brother.
I'm with you.
Yodeling
I'm
ska.
right there with you.
Yodeling ska. Heavy metal. Is that
I
what we're
think it's
doing?
yaw.
Dude, I knew I should have brought my real
You're
big
good at naming
fish
shit.
shirt.
You're nailing it today.
Don't gas him up. He'll do it.
No,
I'm
dude,
not
so,
mad.
so I was in Phil way back in the day, and that was like a ska.
One of the original cool
punk
ska bands.
Oh,
around
yeah?
there,
Yeah.
like 95 to
Yes.
some shit like that.
Oh, nice.
When is the last time that Ophil's like played, or you played with them?
Oh, that I played with him? Shit, way long ago.
So, is there ever any chance for us to get a Ophil reunion with all the original?
Everything's possible, and occasionally, like they would do a reunion. I was just never invited. I know.
So let's dig deeper into this cut.
Yeah.
Why not?
Ooh.
I'm just joking.
Because I'm busy. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like Aaron would love to be a part of an Ophil reunion.
I don't even know if I remember any of that shit, to be really honest with you.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's come
you
back
do.
to you.
Yeah.
They start
Muscle memory.
They start just like doing like the random trombone riffs, like it's a Real Big Fish song.
I miss my
And
ska
bonus.
phase so bad. I saw Real Big Fish live twice in the same year in Wichita.
Did you see him at
Dude.
the Riverfest that one when they
Yeah,
came?
I saw him at Riverfest, and then they played.
So you've seen
Yotalling.
Phil play?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They opened for that show.
Oh yeah.
I love Real Big Fish. I've seen him like fucking six times.
It's embarrassing how much I like them. I found Turn the Radio Off on cassette like last
Dude,
week.
Beer is one of my
Dude,
Beer's
favorite songs.
fantastic.
That's the best Real Big Fish song.
Trendy is so fucking good too.
Yeah,
That
they
whole
are.
fucking record I love because like I never had an emo phase in middle school. I mean, I say this shit all the time, but I just had a ska phase and it was really embarrassing. And then it, like, just went
don't
to
be
this.
embarrassed, bro. I thought ska music was awesome.
Listen, the only good thing that's aged well about ska is skanking.
That's so true.
I'm sorry,
It's
but
true.
like,
And the
At
skanks.
least it's anybody who doesn't know, please explain what that is. Anybody
That's the
who's-
dance.
it's
I
the
know what it
dance.
is.
You do, it's the little kick. The little
Two-step.
little
Two-step.
It's a lot
And
like
I-
running in place.
And I like to bring this up because it's a really non-violent way to have fun at a fucking concert and not beat the shit out of people.
or beat the shit out of people while doing it.
I don't know.
That's
I've
true,
seen
that's
some.
true.
Close fists.
I have seen some like aggressive.
Oh yeah.
Skanking.
It's me.
the aggro
Aggressive
skanks.
skanks.
hella aggressive skanks.
No, but back in the day, man, we actually had quite a bit of like some really cool ska coming through. Like MU330, I remember they came through. We had Goldfinger, Mighty Boss Stones. We had
Mighty Boss Stones was the shit. They put on a hell of a show. They had so many fucking people on stage.
Yeah.
They were a big fucking band.
Do you see that
Yeah,
video
it was
of Tony Hawk playing with Goldfinger? And they were,
No way.
he was singing Superman with them.
Oh, that's bad.
I just found it like
their only hit.
Yeah,
That was their
yeah,
only
pretty
Oh,
hit.
come on.
It
was.
was on Tony Hawk. It was on Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and everybody fucking.
That's
dug
a
that game.
mega hit, then. That ain't no fucking just hit. You get on that fucking video game, that game was a goddamn shit. I'm still grinding
So
right
I-
now.
so I
Maybe I'm
remember-
grinding while we're talking.
I remember opening up for Goldfinger, and the bass player's backup bass was the same bass I was playing.
Rewind.
Really? You guys use the same one while you're holding it together?
No, he had the same bass, but there were two physical basses there.
That were identical.
So you want to understand when someone has like the same exact bass as you, that's like crazy.
I know something about that person.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
It's kind of an intimate moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're
Like you guys both share the same Thor hammer or some shit?
yeah, because you're like, I know how
Mjolnir.
shitty that plays.
Or for you, it would be shoes. If you walked up and like homies wearing the same shoes, you would be like, I know you a little bit.
I feel that. That's
See?
a good,
Yeah, I think that's a good analogy.
You nailed it there.
I think so too. Congratulations.
Yeah. Big up to that.
Big ups. Big ups.
But yeah, I mean, because I don't know what that's like. Because I've never. Well, I did on a drum set. But if the guy had the same drum set, I'd be like, whatever, bro. I guess I don't have to bring
Whatever,
that
bro. No, can I backline, bro?
up. So, what have you guys been doing? So, I've heard from Owen, our who invited you guys on, our wonderful videographer over here that can't keep
We
can't
love
keep
Owen.
Can't bring a pocket of
Fuck that
screws
guy.
with him.
Dude. Yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
Hey, but he did spend some time making sure your Garfield backdrop here was.
Yeah.
It was a
Within
combined
range.
effort, I'd say.
Yeah, I think so too.
That is the most like chillingest,
It
most
took all of you guys to hang
Indulge
that up.
Garfield.
Yeah. I mean, you can't even be mad at that.
That is a pervy face though, right there, man.
Just
He's
Garfield.
getting into it.
So yeah, he was
Oh,
telling
he
us
is.
that you guys were like in the process of re-recording or recording an LP and doing some stuff like that. Get us into that. What's going on with that?
Loosely.
Can I
I
have
know.
some now this time?
Maybe.
Not a cheers.
We recorded
And I wouldn't mind a rumble bit either.
we recorded a EP like back like literally like 2 months after we became a band, like in 2021 and like 2022, and then it was just very like different from like how we like sounded, but now I know we're gonna go out to Colorado like in March to record like 10 or like 11 songs.
Nice. Where are you going in Colorado to do that at?
Swaley Studios.
Oh, well, shout out to them. Give them a shout out.
Why Colorado?
Shout out
Shout out
Jared.
Jared.
Jared, he recorded a couple bands from Wichita that we really like. The
Yeah, like
So were you guys this original setup when you recorded that first LP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same,
Yeah.
but you just kind of evolved. You kind of want to like crisp it up a little
Yeah.
But yeah, because
Yeah,
we had
sound
barely been
evolved.
practicing. It's like when we jumped into that because we just kind of went, balls in for that
our
whole thing.
our first 4 cohesive songs like ended up being recorded is how it shook out. So
yeah, and I don't know when I say re-record, I think we're only gonna like re-record like one song from like, or it's basically gonna be like what we play like live for our set list, because those old songs that we had recorded, like we don't even play them live anymore. Really.
Are they available somewhere?
yeah,
they're-
everywhere.
they're on Spotify.
it's
Apple
called
Music.
Couch.
Probably on Napster too.
Yeah, probably on Napster.
MySpace.
Is like LimeWire and Napster still a fucking thing?
I think it is on LimeWire actually.
Yeah,
It might be.
you can like download it, then you'll get like another video of like, I don't know, like Birdie like doing squats. It's an included deal.
This sounds like your personal files.
My God.
Sounds like they got jumbled up in there a little bit, bud. You might need
Might
to.
have been a personal upload.
Yeah, might have snuck a couple extra. There's a couple sneak peeks. In.
But yeah, so we're gonna do that, and I know we went with him because when me and Birdie, like when we first started going to shows when we were like 15 or like 14,
Yeah, it was early.
we
Is that where you met this guy that's going around?
that's a separate story.
no.
No, there was this band that me and Birdie liked a lot they were called Small Talk back then, and then they turned into TV Boy, and they recorded with him, and then the guitarist from TV Boy was also he also had a project called Junior Retreat, and both of those bands recorded with him, and we really liked the recordings.
Nice.
So,
Oh, nice.
and also the dude Connor recorded our EP as well.
So did you meet him here, or has he always been from Colorado, or was he originally from here, or what's going on?
We
with that?
haven't met him at all.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
mostly just we like his work and
You've communicated with him via
I reached out.
interweb?
I reached out on email and we kind of set stuff up from there. So that's set to go for when my spring break is. So be pretty
Right on.
nice.
So you guys like going to try to do some shows while you're there down that way, or you just going to go there to record only, or what?
I want to.
I mean, it'd be cool,
Yeah.
but I don't know if we'll have time because it's like we're doing 5 straight days, just like all day.
Yeah, focus on the project, right? For
Well,
sure.
yeah,
but like,
but-
there's something.
Spend some time in Colorado though. Try to book a show outside of.
There's
those 5
something
days.
really
It's
cool about
beautiful.
coming right
Oh,
out of
we're
the
gonna-
studio
yeah.
and playing a show because like everything's really fresh. You hear all the little subtleties, and
Yeah, right.
so your show, if you are able to play a show right after you're done recording,
Yeah, that goes
it's going to be a
crazy.
badass
Yeah, because
show.
we know people from Colorado who played with like Costello and like Jesus Christ Taxi Driver.
Jesus Christ Taxi Driver is fucking amazing.
Give him a
So is
shout.
Costello.
Shout your guys' cameras right here. If you
Oh
ever
my
want to,
God.
if you ever want to give them, and you can give them.
JC Taxi Driver.
JC Taxi
and
Driver
you can-
on Instagram.
Yeah, you can pimp their Instagram, whatever, man.
Oh,
Fucking
and
rock.
Castell. Castell is really cool.
Castell.
Self-
band.
shameless self promotion on this show. I'm wearing a shirt.
Well, promote
from
everybody,
our
man.
own
Shit.
show.
Jesus Christ Taxi Driver, the lead singer wore goddamn golden bell bottoms to the show that we saw on that.
That alone is worth a,
Oh,
worth a
it's
sight.
it's amazing.
Well,
it was great.
I want to point out that
you
you said
peaked-
nothing about his music, but that
music
was
Well, you
enough.
really piqued
That was
Aaron. You
enough
really
to-
piqued Aaron's
The
interest.
music was
No,
phenomenal.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, sounds
like
like.
that's what we remember about a show, right?
I mean,
You know?
yeah, it was the pants, and also they sound.
Well, I
like,
mean, if you bomb afterwards, I mean, no one would give a shit about the pants that you wore, probably.
no,
Yeah, that's true too.
no, the pants would make up for anything.
Okay,
They
well,
must have
maybe
been some
I need to
really
get a
good
pair-
pants.
I gotta get a pair of these
Glorious.
pants.
Yeah.
But also they sound like John Spencer's Blues Explosion, so that made up
Yes.
for it.
Nice.
That's my
Like
jam. right
crazy.
there.
But
You
yeah,
know who they are?
Oh yeah,
Of course you do.
this is old school though. John Spencer Blues Explosion. They've been around for fucking.
This is a blues man right here. He's in Orphan John and the Abandoned. I don't know if you
It's
guys know
almost
that.
like they're like almost like not blues though. It's weird.
Yeah, they're just like
they're just good.
yeah.
I feel like that's kind of how we were just kind of circling back to the same conversation of like whatever genre they want to pigeonhole into you, as long as it's good, who gives a shit what the fuck it's called?
If it's gas,
Yeah, it's definitely like a line though.
Well,
you
you
know
can
what I mean?
tell whether it's heavy metal or rap or country or whatever. If the dudes are fucking grooving out there, man, you kind of can get down with it, whether it's your shit or
grooving,
not.
doobin.
Like if they're feeling
There's two
it.
types of music in the world, really. There's my type of music and bullshit.
That is so real. My type's better than all of yours.
That's I will co-sign
Title
that.
fight.
My personal opinion on music does trump all of you in my
That's right.
world.
So real. My opinion's final.
I think the main problem with our genre and like all of like this stuff that we write is I go through like the worst fucking phases of just like listening to strictly 2 or 3 bands at once.
Tell them about that folk.
About that folk.
About that folk.
I like folk music. I listen.
Yeah, that's
to a
what I'm
lot of
saying.
folk music.
Yeah. That's
So
not
like
a problem.
if I
Not
could write a
problem.
song that sounded like Townes Van Zandt, that'd be crazy. But absolutely no one would fucking want that. Ever.
Not true. Pick his best one.
Dude,
and write one.
no. This is the fun thing about having a band behind you is write the song and let them arrange it.
Yeah, that's kind of like
You know what I mean? Like
basically kinda how it
write the song
happens.
however you feel, and then they're gonna make it delirium.
Yeah, that's honestly
You know what I
like
mean?
what we do with it.
Yeah, that's what we
that,
do.
That works out really.
Okay, so I have this thing I say a whole lot to people, but the bass player and the drummer basically they're making the mattress for you to fuck on.
That's hot.
So
That's hot.
so true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can fuck how you want to fuck.
I'm the bed springs.
But the mattress is going to be your limitation, really, right?
Right.
If that's a memory foam, you're not getting a whole lot of swing in.
Totally jump
Right.
that you would have got.
You feel me?
Right.
Like,
Did he hit you with the fuck on?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a good one.
See,
it's a
that,
good one.
that works because I would be fucking, so that would be working. Ew. This guy likes that one.
Cheers.
Cheers.
But no, write it whatever you want. Let them arrange it. You know, I used to have a guy, dude.
I
that,
actually
like,
bring the saxophone in.
my-
I used to have a guy.
I used to have a lead singer in my band that like he would show up at rehearsals, but he would just really do nothing but pour drinks and whatever. And then
Typical.
when we went in to record, we recorded everything with no vocals. And then he would take that track and ride around in his car forever and come back with badass lyrics.
That would
gas.
annoy the hell out of me. I'm sorry, but that
I've always
I'm not letting that
if
slide.
dude waited
It was
until
dope,
we
though.
were recording, like if I waited until recording,
Were they
to, like,
demos just to like practice too?
Well, yeah, but they were like really well done demos. I mean,
Oh.
but we didn't pay for anything. We had like a studio we could use.
Free
Oh,
love.
that's
okay.
nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
As long as there's not like a whole shitload of money at stake, then I guess.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
makes it-
Yeah, he's
to
walking
that point,
into
right.
the studio, you know, Jaeger
Yeah, what if
in
he
hand,
comes he's in and like, the fucking what if he comes in and the fucking lyrics are shite? You're like, oh, fuck.
Dude lived in a $14 million house, and I lived in his barn, which had like 2 bedrooms, an office, a whole kitchen, and like a conference room.
so it was a house.
Yeah. Their barn was like better than my house.
Yeah, you can sleep in the barn, I guess.
That's how I heard it, and then I go,
Would that guy be
Oh,
interested in
bet, this is
sponsoring the
awesome.
Aaron and Austin show? Like,
no, unfortunately.
Hit 'em up.
no.
But what the fuck was I talking about? I had a
I don't
question.
know.
I had a fucking question. Oh,
Spit about
when
something.
when you're in retrospect to what he was saying, like they give him the music and you just write the lyrics. So from you guys as a band and you, Aaron, from your experience, how often does the music come first and then the lyric guy adds it, or how often does the guy come to you with the lyrics and then you put the music to it?
I think a lot of
Percentage-wise.
times, I would say over 50% of the time, there is a driving force in the band that writes, and they probably write the lyrics and the chords at the same time. Is that how it works?
Well,
I'd say
it
it's
kinda
about
depends.
70% of the time is how that shakes out.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
So the lyrics kind of come and then you kind of mold around that more often than not. I mean, I'm just wondering from a guy that doesn't write fucking
music
Yeah.
comes first always, and I'd say
yeah.
that about
I think
most
so. I think
guitar music. You write the songs first, kind of, and then the words. It's kind of like an essay where you got to like workshop it a little bit, and most of the time what you're coming to with your bandmates is like your rough draft, and if you're anyone who's good at writing music, you're going to go through a few different versions before it ends up being like what you have set. And that's kind of how we've like done everything. We changed our songs a lot, and lyric wise we've changed a few things a lot.
I know. I don't know how Brody does his lyrics, but I know from the other band I'm in, Manners.ks.
Good job.
That was almost like fucking the most robotic plug I've ever seen. Maybe be a little more loose with it.
Yeah, loosen up, guy.
Yeah, loosen up, guy. No, I know Dom that sings in our band. We make the whole entire song, and he just has fucking pages of just lyrics he just made in the past, and he just
fits it.
He's like, yeah, this fits, and it just raw
yeah,
that.
I know those guys too, but those are more like poets.
Yeah,
like they're just gonna write this poetic thing that they feel, and then when the music fits, they go, oh yeah, this little thing.
Yeah, this goes crazy.
Check it
Like
out.
Eminem.
All I gotta do is change this and this. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, same thing, right?
Yeah.
So he's just writing lyrics that he thinks are cool. He has a rhythmic flow in his head, but he can probably fit it to whatever's going down.
Orange.
There's a bunch of different ways to write music, and I would encourage anybody that writes music to change that a little bit. Try this other form, and just see what happens.
Yeah,
I
good.
kind of go back and forth between doing a lot of different stuff because sometimes I don't know, when I can come up with a guitar part, my head's just fucking empty when it comes to lyrics, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Or I dip back into random archives of lyrics and I just splice shit together. And
there you go. There you go.
workshop it from there, but
Yep. I remember writing a chorus because I just had this fucked up thing in my head, and it just took my brain over. I couldn't think of a verse because this thing was just pounding. That
was going to be my next question.
All right,
What
there you
comes
go.
first?
Let's do that.
What comes first in your songwriting, the chorus or the verse?
I'm saying be open to it.
Really?
And it should probably happen a bunch of different
it
ways.
just kind of depends on.
Because your hook is so important. I mean,
The hook is everything.
It is, because that's what everybody can.
We don't do hooks.
Yeah, we're
I'm
fucking
gonna keep it
stupid.
real.
We're fucking stupid. We have maybe 2 songs with actual that might be a stretch saying 2.
I'd say
1
2.
for sure.
So you just you do oneers.
It's kind of
Start to finish.
Yeah, the songs are just a very linear.
Yeah, just to start.
Path, and
That's
they
I
don't
call.
go bad.
I don't know if you've ever he'd understand. You know what a oneer is when you're filming. It's just a one shot that you never stop. The
Oh
shots
yeah. I know
the
what you're
entire
talking about. What was it? Go.
There's a lot of
Go,
movies.
go.
There's a lot of
Like,
movies and there's
they
a
did a
lot of
video like that.
TV shows that
Goodfellas.
a long.
Goodfellas.
There's a lot of oneers in Goodfellas.
Yeah.
One of the longest cinematic oneers is in Goodfellas, where they do the where they go through the restaurant and go all the way back to the fucking.
The one in Boogie Nights is really cool at the beginning
So,
of that.
I don't know,
I mean,
man.
it's kinda
Fast
cool.
and Furious did it better. Tokyo Drift.
Real.
Terrible fucking movie.
No.
Start crying.
That was a whole series of terrible movies.
I disagree.
The first 2
I-
were good.
I disagree.
The first 2 were good.
Tokyo Drift is the
I
best
disagree.
one.
I think any movie that can. I'm
That's
not as
fucking
harsh
dumb.
as a movie critic
Oh,
as
yeah, I
most
forgot
people.
about- you're right.
Dude, if it gives you a slight bit of entertainment and you don't look at your phone that much, it's a good movie.
Oh, dude, I've watched some
That's
bullshit movies, man. I
But
ain't gonna lie,
people are
dude.
too hard on movies,
Gummo.
man, these days. Make a movie, motherfucker. If people are so harsh on them.
I wasn't entertained
make
by
a
the
movie.
fact that the lead fucking character in Tokyo Drift just had a terrible southern accent.
Well, that's probably the worst one.
And he didn't know how to drive the whole movie.
What do you mean?
It's so bad.
You're dumb.
It's so bad. There's
That's what's great about movies is everybody thinks it's the worst one, and there's going to be that 20%
This dude
that's their
only
favorite
think-
one.
this dude-
people who think Amazing Spider-Man
this
is the
dude-
best Spider-Man.
This dude only
The
likes.
last Spider-Man was probably the best one.
This dude only likes Too Fast, Too Furious so much because Ludacris is in it. That's the only
Yeah,
reason
and
he ever
Ludacris
gets.
is
I even
fucking
liked Hobbs.
awesome. Ludacris is
I even
dope,
liked
yeah.
Hobbs and Shaw. That fucking movie wasn't bad.
Really?
Okay, that's a wrong opinion.
Any of those movies are fucking just they're just sit down and you bro out for fucking 2 hours and shit blows up.
Get bro with it. The Bad Boys movies are fucking amazing.
Yeah, they're fucking-
Bad Boys 2 is fucking incredible.
It
I
is
love
until
that
the
movie.
last 30 minutes where they're fucking driving Hummers through fucking up and down the.
Yeah, I just
it goes off the
remember-
rails. It goes off the fucking rails.
I just remember the part because I watched it when I was way too fucking young to where they're inside of the morgue. And he has to hide
and he
under
gets-
the
and he
dead
gets all
lady.
the he eats all the ecstasy pills on accident.
Yeah.
I like it when his fucking pool breaks in the first of the movie. That's
Oh,
the fucking
yeah.
funniest shit.
Yeah.
I tell you what, if you're ever looking for comedic gold, bust an above ground pool on camera.
Bust.
It's gonna be good.
It is. It's funny in every fucking movie. Bust an above ground pool on camera. It fucking works, dude. I'm telling you.
All right, so that's our 50-second episode idea. We're gonna
We just buy a fucking $500 above ground.
all the guests we get inside the pool
Dude, I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
and we stab it with a K-bar
Yes, dude.
and then we just
The best, but
Yes.
Jackass
Race.
still maybe has the best above ground pool break Preston Lacey, the big giant fat guy,
Yeah.
runs through and dives through that hole that they hit and busts it out. I mean, literally, I challenge anyone to find a video where it's not amazing that someone busted an above ground pool.
It's just a lot of water.
He can testify to this, but I watched way too much Jackass for way too long. It was like an unhealthy amount. I fucking
It's
love
funny.
that.
I was
show
in.
and
I was
all of the
intrigued,
movies.
man.
Dude,
I was
was
intrigued.
anybody not? Is there any male from you guys are ages? How old are you guys?
19.
19.
17.
17. So you guys are under 20 years old. This show will actually come out on my birthday next week. So
Yes.
I'll be
Happy
39.
birthday.
I'll be
Happy earthly
39.
birthday.
Aaron is 27. Aaron is
27.
Wow, that's
27.
incredible.
right.
Incredible. And every fucking kid you meet, no matter what, of the male gender was into Jackass. And still,
Dude.
if you give us a
Dude,
Jackass
'cause it
movie,
was-
we're watching it.
Dude, I can't turn away.
I can't, dude. They fucking had
Yeah.
like a fucking...
Dude,
It's
so
incredible. Like in the beginning of the second one where Chris Pontius has his cock dressed up like a mouse and the snake bites it. How do you forget that?
Yeah, I mean, what's really funny is when they really just like pick it up and it's like hitting the miles. It's like hitting the fucking snake on the ass. It's ridiculous. It is just ridiculous comedy.
Dude, so I saw Steve-O live.
Oh yeah.
Did you see his stand up?
Well, it was a lot less a
You guys'
stand-up.
Steve-O impressions were like on point and ready to go. You guys did that shit
Steve-O-
walking.
It's been a bit.
Ready to go.
He was big. He was like, bro, your Steve-O impressions suck.
I did say that.
No,
So you
Steve-O's
guys have
fucking
like
great.
you guys have a Steve-O impression off?
I'ma fucking do it, butt chug.
All right, now yours.
No, I'm not doing mine. he can win.
I'm Steve-O.
I just
He
miss
does it better.
one
This
thing
whole
I
band's
miss
got
is just
Steve-O
like the
impressions.
fucking just Bam Margera being the worst possible person. He's like, today I'm gonna kick my dad's ass. Fuck that guy. Just like out of nowhere.
And
It's like,
shout out to Phil Margera, maybe the coolest guy in the history of fucking.
Dude, but after like year 2, that guy was making enough money to where he's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
punch me on the
totally come
toilet.
kick my
Yeah,
ass. I don't give a
but
fuck.
still, no fat
I
guy
don't
wants
care.
to be filmed on the toilet. Do you? I mean, there is not amount of money that you want to film me taking a shit in the morning, getting my ass kicked. I mean, put that logically out there. I mean, you don't
No,
want to see me.
there's
get
a
my
dollar amount.
Ass.
There's a
There
dollar
is,
amount.
but still, Jesus.
I do anything for the sake of funniness,
£2.
I know.
humor.
Two quids.
Yeah, I'm in.
But yeah, fucking Bam Margera just ducked death. Like he just almost died. of
Dude, he's looking horrible. Have you seen him lately?
Well,
Oh, yeah, he
he's
looks
a bit of an
like
addict.
shit.
He's
God
a bit of an
damn.
addict.
Like
He's been through some shit. He's had some better
this
days.
is proof of it's not really the age, it's the mileage. You know, like that guy
Yeah.
been through some shit.
He's
And it
older
looks
than-
like it.
I think he's older than you.
Maybe.
He's been a professional skateboarder and professional drug addict for like fucking.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. The mileage,
That's what it
bro.
says on his
Like,
business card.
yeah, professional drug addict.
I don't know. I didn't watch a ton of Jackass. I just remember watching this Element video part, like an
Oh,
Element.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, he was a fucking sick skateboarder at one point.
You guys know Gigi Allen?
Oh, dude, I
We're
love
well aware of
throwing
Gigi
shit.
Allen. Yeah, we'll throw
Like
shit,
literally.
audiences.
Okay, well, school
Yeah.
me. I have no idea who that is.
Gigi Allen's probably where these guys got the fucking idea.
I thought it came from like CKY and shit, where they like original. That's what.
Okay, then that's where they got the fucking idea,
Gigi
dude.
Allen was a dude that he was just prolific. He was just he was just in the punk scene, and then he just like, man, music is shit, so I'm gonna throw shit at people.
No, dude, he would show up
the
naked.
carrot.
Like he would
Yeah.
show up naked. He'd like fucking like cut himself. Like I don't know.
So he was just stage
yeah,
shock.
yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
he was like
like
the carrot
Yeah.
top of like
Well,
early
hey, come on.
punk.
chug a beer and
Carrot
smash it into my head. Bleed.
Carrot Top's not a bad comedian. I feel like this guy mutilated himself on stage for fucking.
Carrot mutilated himself voluntarily. Have you seen his ass lately?
Well,
He's like-
he was buff for a little while. Now he's not. What's wrong with him now?
Even when he was buff, man,
Find
it wasn't
5
really-
people that watch Carrot Top and or Chris Angel. Within
They'd be in
like this
Vegas.
week.
Isn't that the guy from
And
WWE?
No, Chris Angel, the
It
mind
could be
freak.
though too.
Chris Angel,
Mind
Oh, I
freak.
think it was Chris Angle.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah.
Angle.
Dude, I remember
Yeah,
that
the
guy.
Olympic wrestler.
It's like Kurt Angle.
Yeah, he probably like
Kurt
took
Angle.
like you
Kurt
know-
Angle. Kurt Angle. I think you're right.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, you're right, you're right.
And that man is a Olympic gold medalist.
He is, but he like went to pro wrestling.
Well, sometimes
because
you
there's
just
more
got to
money
get
in
some
it.
dollars.
Trimethazone.
Sometimes you got to, you know.
Trembling
Yeah.
Sell it, man. I ain't mad at you.
up on shred.
Yeah, just do a.
So are you
shot.
guys? So you guys touring around right now, or what's the like other than we're going to record in Colorado before too long? What's the chances of seeing you guys places? What are you guys doing?
Well, we're playing like this week in at
that's
the Dam. Well, yeah.
Explain this new place to us too. We don't know much about that place.
The Dam.
The Dam.
Yeah, there's a dam, there's a lumber yard, a couple places.
Oh my God, we can fill you in on. I have fucking
Okay.
stories from the.
Okay, let's do the
Go
Dam
down,
speed
down,
run
down.
first.
Okay. So it's owned by the people that are in Bree and Brainbow, DJ Dramamine, and Trickworm, and then they all just like have a house and they just throw shows in the basement.
Bet.
It's fun.
That place is great.
That's awesome.
Super DIY.
I don't want to
Yeah.
like bring this up, but how do you get away with that?
Do you
I'm
just
sure
let
they
the
filled out
cops-
all the proper
Yeah,
forms.
they
They
fill
paid
it
all
out
the
then.
proper licensing. I'm
You
sure it's
just-
all
I'm
good.
honestly surprised.
Ask
with
a
how well
punk
it's,
for
like,
the address. That's how you do
We
it.
keep it on the
Yeah.
DL. Like, you gotta scan a QR code like under this random address.
And then,
Right.
and then
You
the-
cool? You cool?
And
Alright.
then
you're
the
cool.
lumberyard is in Mulvane. And it's owned,
Oh, bet.
and,
Okay.
yeah, and it's owned by people in Peters 1914.
And it's an
Not like-
experience.
It is
Yeah.
a fucking show.
All the people.
Oh,
that-
explain
there's-
more than just it's an experience.
Well, you know,
down.
like, there's like almost like everyone from Mulvane like hangs out.
So
there.
18 people.
Yeah, exactly. No,
So,
literally,
okay.
literally.
Boy, it seems like a.
And then I don't know. There's just like I remember the first time I went there. It was like I think it was me and Brody, and we literally like could not find where the fuck it was. And it was, we had to like call my friend that was there, and we're FaceTiming him. He's like, bro, he's like, show me the ground, and it's just like fucking just like speckled with like dirt. And he's like, I'm like, this is not helping. So we eventually find it where we go down like a dirt road.
Yeah, shoot a
and
fucking
just-
flare up or
and
something.
just
That
see
shit
like
ain't-
this like fenced in portion that just looks like an abandoned like barn.
Yes, it
And
is.
then we,
Yes.
And then we
Is
went,
this place where we did Muses? Is that the same? Are they talking about the same
No,
thing?
no.
and then we went in there, and like the first thing I see is like this like old school tube TV with like the most rancid like Tupperware of ramen on
Oh,
top
it had
of
been
it.
seen out there
The
for
fuck?
weeks. It was disgusting.
Was there a
And, like-
story behind this ramen? I would have had to
I
ask.
asked
No.
around, and they were just
No
like,
one
I
knew.
don't know when
It's a
this
mi-
got
It was
here.
mystery ramen, and then
I feel like you know about the ramen.
and then
I don't know. I
You-
wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel
no,
like you got a ramen store.
Dry aged, very boutique.
well, you guys interviewed Jackass, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so like
Oh
that's-
yeah, the dude. Those dudes are cool.
Avery and the
Yeah,
So-
they're
yeah.
from the lumber.
Yeah, so like
We did
they-
that.
okay,
We did
yeah,
that at.
I love those guys.
ICT
man.
Fest.
the
I love those
ICT
guys.
Fest. Thank you. I'm like,
yeah.
where did we see those motherfuckers?
And so so that was our first impression. And like when you're walking around, it's just like the most random like shit, but it culminates in like a cool spot.
So-
and then you want to talk about that, Lord?
Well, okay. For context, I want to describe the place. It's
Please do.
it's an abandoned like machine.
abandoned.
It's a no longer in service like shop area. Complete metal aluminum buildings like over
High
everything.
ceiling, real high ceiling.
No, not a high ceiling. It's a low ceiling type
very-
place. It's
my
a very
feet
low.
have been on top of the ceiling before.
Yeah. So, like when you're walking in,
Whole
it's like a
nother
gravel
story.
road. You walk in there, and you have to go through like this whole garage building or go around it to even get to where the stage is at, and it's just not even a part of it. But when you go back there, there's like a couple trucks that are just sitting around, various scrap metals around your feet, and you walk in, and it's like your grandma from like the golden age 80s, breakfast on a mirror's house,
Like
when
the
it's
Bronze
just
Age.
a cigarette you smoke caked into this wallpaper and carpet. It's amazing. You got like it's just a straight shot building, and there's an open fireplace in the middle of the floor where you're standing.
And it's
Oh,
going
shut up,
in the
Rude.
winter.
No,
it's fucking going in the middle of shows. There's just an
the
open
source-
flame.
It's the only source of heat in the building.
It's great. That is the best place in
You know that
Kansas.
fire's burned a
So down.
few
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
so down.
Some people tripped.
Oh
in that
yeah.
motherfucker.
No, I've gotten
Definitely.
burned by that thing. But like one of the
Better watch your
weird-
curly ass hair. Around there.
I die.
one of the weird stories that came out of that is one time I was going to a show. And
Is this-
Your hair caught fire
I wish, man, that would have been fucking fun.
on video, dude. You went
No,
viral in a dude. Your band would be on.
I
You guys would be
That'd be
everywhere.
comedic.
fucking
Cool.
wish.
We should just show up with video and
So
catch this
who's
stuff.
willing to catch their hair on fire to fucking go viral here?
I got a lighter.
Don't look at me.
No.
Don't look at me.
Not me, motherfucker. I ain't shit. Ain't.
Yeah,
But anyway, you finish your story. Sorry.
Yeah, we went there, and the lumberyard originally was owned by like some guys in Peters 1914. Their
like-
dad
yeah.
owned the place, so then he like passed it on to them. So I'm
What the
standing.
fuck was that?
It exploded a little bit.
I'm standing outside, and I'm just trying
From
to
what
get
end?
some air.
both.
I'm trying to get some air, and I see this guy that's older than everybody else there, probably in his late 40s, early 50s, and he walks out with an empty like can of PBR and just crushes it, slams it on the ground, lets out a, and then he looks at me. He's like, "You're gonna help me." I go, what?
No.
And then he
I'm
turns
not.
around and he points at this shack that's next to where the main venue building is. And there is just fucking like 10 feet tall of just fucking sheet metal. He's like, "You're going to help me. Climb up that ladder." I'm like, "What?"
No.
So I have
dude.
to climb up.
So he's climbing the ladder.
I climb this rickety ass ladder.
You bet.
So he's on the ladder.
I'm on the ladder, and now I'm up on this thing that's barely holding itself together. And he's asking me to grab this like sheet metal and like toss it down to him to like
Yeah.
help move it. And I
So you're
move
sheet
like
metaling onto this man from above the
yeah, and I move like 3 or 4 for him, and I'm like, "All right, man, I gotta get back inside. The show's going." And he goes, "Help me get 4 more." I go, "4 more? Okay." So I grab one, and he starts counting. He goes, "1."
So this venue is a real fucking lumberyard or what?
I mean, I don't fucking know. There's just like a bunch of shit, and it's also
So
right
confused
next to
right
a
now.
set of train tracks.
So did you get 4 more?
I got 4 more, but here's the thing: I grabbed one, and he goes 1A.
One
I grabbed the same
A.
one.
1B.
1C, 1D, and I go, "Fuck you, dude." And I'm
That was
going
fine,
back
man.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have totally sent that guy an invoice.
I feel like you say yes too
Send him my
easily
cash out.
to.
yeah, dude. Like you owe
Oh
me
my
fucking
god!
18.
I just thought
Wow.
it'd be a cool story. I was like, I'll just help this dude out. This is
Well,
kind of
hey, and
funny.
you got
It
to say
didn't
your
seem like it
story.
took much to get you on the
Let's not
fucking
bet.
Oh,
ladder.
no, I
Yeah.
always
So
wanted
what do
to
I do on this ladder?
Yeah. You might say yes too easily. I'm
Oh yeah, there's also
worried about this.
there was also a hot dog incident.
Oh.
While on the ladder or completely
Is this
different?
yeah.
In
Is this
the middle of a show.
Not our show, but we're just watching a show.
There's this band.
Now we
called-
gotta know. You gotta tell us the whole story. Now.
What were they called?
Party Marty.
Party Marty.
party? I love the band name.
Oh, yeah,
Party
yeah.
Marty.
Where
He's
were they
from,
from?
he's from Wisconsin.
I'm all in on
He's,
Party
a
Marty.
he was like a single guy with an acoustic guitar. He had 2 guys he called the Dirtbags. So it was Party Marty and the Dirtbags. They played cool,
Bet.
folky, punk
Yeah.
type stuff. And it's
Well, shout out to Farty Marty.
Party
Party
Marty.
Marty.
Farty
He was such a cool
Jesus.
guy.
Fuck off!
Christ.
It's funny.
Everybody got like little. He went to Goodwill, got little like kids like instruments, like plastic shakers. He handed to everybody out in the
you
middle
do
of
like
the set.
He's doing like the Jimmy
Yes.
Fallon like
Love
toy instrument shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically.
It was really cool.
Yeah, that's a fucking cool idea, man.
And he was interacting with the crowd a lot, and he was like a really, really nice guy. And he had this gimmick song that was like the hot dog song or something. And the whole song was just innuendos about fucking, but just using hot dog as a replacement word.
There you go.
And
Sounds amazing.
as it's going, one of the guys that plays in Jackass.
No, I think it was Liz that brought it up from No Boys.
No, I thought it was Avery.
It was both. It was like Liz brought it up, and then Avery was like, "Yes."
Yeah,
True.
yeah. So
I don't put it past Avery, but you know.
one of them walks back to go get something, and they walk back with this jug of pickled hot dogs.
Shit.
Like, yeah, fucking
Grossest
pickled hot
thing we
dogs.
can think of.
Yeah,
There's dust on it.
there's dust caked on the lid.
Good reason.
The case is like fucking yellowed with just smoke. It's disgusting.
These are from 1974.
I think it was from the 90s. Like, it expired in the 90s.
Yeah.
And he brought it up, and
The vinegars went bad. That's
Yeah.
it.
Hot dogs don't expire. That's what's fucked up. You know, like
No,
yeah.
pickled things don't expire, but sometimes they do.
these
There's a
definitely
freshness
did.
date. There's a freshness date.
So I ask him to eat one of them.
Oh fuck.
So I dig into my wallet and I grab out a Krispy Kreme gift card, and I go, "Hey man, here you go. Eat
If
this
you eat
fucking-
one,
if
you get some
eat this
Krispy Kreme."
hot dog."
Yeah.
He just snagged it from my fucking hand, turns around and just yells, "This guy's gonna eat a hot dog!" I'm like, "What?" So at this point, everybody's drunk and
You
they're all
lost
looking
your
at me.
you
and they
lost
go,
your gift card.
"He's gonna eat a hot dog." Yeah, he just
Now
put it,
you have to eat
like-
one.
he just put it
A
in the tip
circle's
jar.
forming.
This is excellent.
So he's put it on you now.
Pressure's on.
You don't understand. They slightly opened the lid, and the smell instantly hit everyone. to
Filled the
point where,
whole
like,
room.
I was about to.
I'm about to
throw up.
gag right
You know,
now.
and I don't throw up at things at all. Like that's how bad it was. I was just like
sounds
instantly
horrible.
Dead
just-
cat.
And then,
Yeah, so at that point, everybody's yelling at me, like, "You got to eat the hot dog." And I'm like, "Fuck you, I hate you." And then,
As you're eating the hot dog on the ladder.
Avery
he
hands-
mind you, he's saying everyone's telling me to everyone that's like like, is at the lumberyard, like Piers 1914. Everyone's like, don't fucking eat that hot dog, bro. It's been there for like centuries.
It's the most hallucinogenic hot dog you'll ever eat.
Okay, the suspense is killing me. What happened?
So we opened up the jar, like he said, and the room got fucking filled with this vinegary shit smell.
Oh, fuck me.
And he grabs one of the hot dogs, and I get one of our friends, Maddie, to do it too. And she...
To do it too, so you did.
Yeah, I did.
So he just gave it away.
Avery fucking shoved this hot dog down my throat, like smearing it like on my fucking mouth. And then Maddie doesn't take a bite, but I took a couple bites and just spew it all out on the fucking floor.
Of course, yeah.
Of course. And then Avery afterwards comes up to me after I'm trying not to throw up outside, and he goes, "Hey, here you go, man." And he gives me 3 Whataburger gift cards. And they're all used. Collectively, they had
no
maybe
money.
$7 on
Oh, I love that person.
And there's no Whataburger.
Yeah, we don't live
the
near
nearest
Whataburger.
one was in Oklahoma
Tulsa?
City.
Tulsa's
Yeah,
got one.
Tulsa.
Tulsa's got one.
They're shit. I went to a show strictly just to get Whataburger.
Shit, I've drove to Tulsa just for fucking
I
Joe's
love
Crab Shack.
Whataburger.
It was
man.
not good.
I like Whataburger,
It's
man.
okay,
I'm
it's
totally
not
down.
gonna be dirty.
100%
It was-
down.
Yeah, it's better than that hot dog you ate.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude,
It didn't ruin hot dogs or pickles for you?
Oh, hell no.
you should have
Well,
puked on Avery, though.
Pickles are fucking disgusting and don't exist. Anyway. they're not.
No. Pickles are zombie cucumbers, man. That
They're not
cucumber
real.
should have
Pickles
died a long time
don't
ago.
exist.
That's why it's gas.
Pickles are not
Oh,
real.
so out.
Pickling's a process, not a thing.
Okay,
So
it
the
depends
pickles are
on
not
pickles.
real.
Like sweet pickles,
Nah.
mid. Bread and butter pickles, mid.
Yeah,
But
true.
like dill pickles,
Good.
gas.
Amazing.
I can understand anybody who likes pickles if you like eating them by themselves. If you just like the taste of pickles,
Yeah, I like it.
they're cucumbers.
It
but
will
yeah.
add an
We'll get
acidic
past that.
thing and
I
a
like
But if you
crunchiness
put
thing.
but if you put a pickle on anything,
I'm
if
out.
you put a pickle on a sandwich, you put a pickle in a room where you make a sandwich, and the
Fucking
motherfucking
done, man. I'm out.
your fucking sandwich
doing
tastes
it.
like pickles, man.
I'm done.
It takes over.
But I mean, that's
It'll
also,
ruin a hamburger.
So done.
But I feel like that brings the question. Okay, then what's your opinion on mustard then?
Same.
No. Actually,
But I like mustard if it's
actually,
mixed with a little
there's
ketchup.
a line there.
But if
There's
you
a line.
put too much mustard on anything, it takes over.
See, mustard solos ketchup, in my opinion.
That's
Huh?
real. That's
I don't
true.
know about that.
Mustard
what?
Mustard's not bad, but ketchup.
No, mustard solos.
Actually, I've started liking
ketchup's
mayonnaise
gross,
on my
man.
hamburgers the older I get. I like mayonnaise on my
That's where
hamburgers.
I'm at. That's where I'm at.
A little mayonnaise with ketchup mixed together. That's what I like.
So you're after that like Freddy's fry sauce.
Sure.
Wow.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm into
but
that.
mustard
I'm
is the
into it.
same as a pickle to me. It takes over. It's like, man, this is
Mustard
good.
is very pungent. Like
So just
the
eat a
thing.
fucking
But it's
spoonful
way
of
better.
mustard. Why are you trying to ruin my hamburger?
Shout out Bottle Cap Daydream.
Yeah.
Mustard.
Oh, mustard.
Have we had some?
I love you.
We talked to some of those guys, haven't we?
Yeah.
Dominic.
Who are the Bottle Cap Daydream guys?
Dominic Lee.
Wait a minute. They're doing a project right now called Awake.
Awake.
Him and Sam.
Exclamation point.
Yeah.
And
Kinda just go there.
Cameron's doing Atlas.
Which is great.
And like 17 other
they're
bands.
both-
Yeah, we just interviewed
So
Atlas.
true.
We just interviewed Atlas.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
How'd that go over?
Yeah.
Really well. There was 6 of them. So
You know
Yeah.
that's really Michael Cera, right? You know that's Michael.
he's Michael Cera.
right?
Cameron's like.
Oh my god.
Well,
Right? You know that, right?
Why you keep stealing my jokes?
I remember.
You cannot bring up Scott Pilgrim around Cameron.
I remember a fucking.
Well, ever since I brought it up on the
Drama,
Sondera
it is,
show,
yeah.
then we have to call him the other guy to make him not so
Yeah.
mad. What's the guy he wants to be?
Jesse,
Evan Peters.
He wants to be Evan Peters, but he's got more than Michael Cera.
No,
Sorry about this. Sorry about that. I tried to tell him.
He started to grow facial hair to
Garbage
be like
truck.
Evan Peters.
Now, what was the dude in fucking Social Network? What's that actor?
Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah, Jesse Eisenberg is just Michael Cera reskinned.
Yeah, but
called
Michael
that.
Cera's better.
Way better.
That's a hot take.
Look, I'm just saying, like the movies that like
hot take.
Michael Cera picked up
Are
versus
better.
Jesse Eisenberg.
So I mean, you're saying
But
like,
but Jesse Eisenberg did get into the DC universe, which is a fucking nod.
Yeah, and he fucking shaved his dumbass head.
No,
He's Lex Luthor still. I mean, if
Yeah.
they go,
Really?
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna go further
okay,
with
bro,
that character. But
Juno or Social Network?
Social Network.
See,
Juno's
okay.
a badass movie though. I like Juno.
There's a
not
couple
bad.
ones
Yeah,
to where
shout
it
out
cancels
Blade.
out, but
I like the Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist was a good one.
I still need
Or
to
Youth
watch
and
that.
Revolt. Youth and Revolt's good too.
Yeah, Juno made Blade.
Juno made Blade. Give me a break with that horseshit.
This guy gets it.
So you guys got any shows coming up, man? What are you guys doing?
We got one this Saturday at the Dam.
So it might be
Yeah.
outdated.
Yeah, by this comes out next week.
this kind of sucks for bands that are underage in town, right? I mean, what are you guys
It's
able to
honestly
do?
getting a
Well,
lot
actually-
better right now.
Well, it's getting better, but like historically, it's been bullshit.
Again, I'll ask a stupid question because we're back to the same spot. So if you're a 19, 17-year-old band, how old do your band members have to be where you could play in a bar?
It depends on the bar. Okay, the bar.
We've played
Kirby's
at
you can play
Kirby's.
there.
I've played
Yeah.
at Barleycorns when I was 16.
So like, how is it? Just what is the real legal?
The legal thing is that if your bar sells 30% of their sales on food, you can be in there until the kitchen closes.
The band can a
The
younger
band can be.
So
yeah.
after let's say whoever serves food till 10, they're under this restriction. So after
Yeah, yeah.
10, do you have to be 18 or older or 21 and older to be in the band?
21.
So you still
I know.
can't. So an 18-year-old,
'Cause at that point,
but an
it's
18-year-old
only a drinking
hostess can work at a bar. And how come you guys can't play in a bar?
No, she can only work there until
the
certain
food
times.
closes.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
okay.
but the
Okay.
thing is that Wichita, I don't know, most of those places will still like let you be there if you're playing a band because they kind of just like don't care.
So-
and also, I don't know, me and Birdie can get away with looking older sometimes.
Yeah, and that helps a lot.
You're
That helps a
not,
whole lot.
you're not
Well.
getting away with it at all.
It's
Not
not.
getting away with
Yeah.
it at all.
No.
So yeah,
But the thing is, like, with
You're not getting away with looking older.
No.
At all.
I didn't say anything.
We look like infants. It's fine.
I
But-
mean, the
but-
biggest thing for the young crowd that you guys don't realize is none of you guys have tattoos. So you
Oh, I got a tattoo.
oh, keep your
Can I
pants on.
show my ass?
What? Yes.
yeah.
Of course. Well, Owen.
He's of age.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Allow
He is
it.
of age. I'll allow it.
Don't
The
ask
se-
Owen.
the
He's
se-
Oh wait,
so
can we
down.
take a moment to peep the beer shirt?
Oh yeah.
He can't even drink beer. How do you have a fucking beer shirt? Allegedly.
Allegedly.
He's never had a beer. Dude, that's right in my way.
Allegedly.
Oh yeah. This is my only tattoo.
I can't. I got.
Whatever and ever, amen. Is that like Randy Travis? Whatever and ever, amen.
It's a Ben Folds tattoo.
There you go.
Ben
Nice.
Folds is. I've actually seen Ben Folds at a couple of fucking.
Oh, where'd you see him?
I saw him at Wakarusa back in the day when it was still at Clinton Lake, and then there was what was the other festival that I caught him at? I've seen him twice, and both of them were at festivals.
Dude, I saw a sound check
remember the other one.
of Ben Folds 5, and it was just Ben Folds.
5.
And
kills it,
but it was a sound check, and that was the coolest shit. 'Cause it was just him like doing whatever
Oh,
he
that's
was
so
like.
cool.
When I
like-
was
like
at your guys'
practicing on.
age,
It
I
was
luckily
cool.
had a couple of really cool fucking parents that if I had a legitimate ride there, they would help me pay for the concert.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So I got to go to a lot. So shout out to my mom and dad. They were really fucking cool about it.
Ass tattoo. What's up?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, this is
No,
only one. He
what's
said
up?
this is only one.
That one's gotta wait.
That's gotta wait. But, oh yeah, back to like the show things.
Yeah, dude,
People-
this sucks, right?
Like, well, it really sucked for us because like a lot of people that like I don't know go to shows locally like don't even like really want to go to bars anymore. They just want to go to like a DIY spot. I think
Yeah.
it's like kind of like how like the tides are kind of shifting a lot.
I think so too. I think alcohol is phasing out.
Yeah,
I
like,
do-
Yeah, everyone,
you know what I
everyone
mean?
just smoke weed.
Yeah, alcohol.
And I-
right.
alcohol.
For real.
I mean, alcohol's really phasing out.
I do think it
No,
depends on.
yeah, but we're older, dude. We're old. We're old.
I
You know what I'm saying? So like, that's it.
See,
Well-
but the thing is, you
So-
can bring the alcohol to the show.
Yeah,
We,
like,
Not always.
we
the
do
BYO
not endorse that. We do not endorse
Well, those
that.
BYOB shows are kind of cool.
Why do they always send the poor? I also feel like the whole bars thing being phased out, it kind of has to do with the scene you're in as well, because like a lot of metal bands like will thrive more at bars than they will at a DIY spot because of like how the sound is run and you know everybody like coming through. Like I don't know, you almost never see like metalcore like bands like playing at you know DIY spots, but Barleycorn's got them like every other week over here.
Well, I'll tell you the difference. Okay, I work at Barleycorns quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I host an open mic there every Wednesday.
I sit at the bar there all
The
the time.
deal is that bar is going to make its money. True. Regardless, I just need asses and seats, and I'm going to make my money. All right. So if I have like 5 metal bands in there, I got 30 people, and I ain't even sold a ticket. Yeah. Those 30 people go and drink,
Most
and
times.
I make money.
Most times.
So your door cost, your ticket, whatever, you guys can keep that shit. I got 30 people already in the door just based on bands.
Well,
Yeah, let's book the show.
So let's not be so quick
You know?
to throw alcohol over the fucking boat. It's keeping the music industry alive.
So
And it always will. There's always going to be a tie there. There's always going to be a tie.
it's always.
But I love the fact that there's alternatives to it.
There
Like,
has to be.
Yes.
There has to be.
Like
and there
places
has
like
to
the
be for
Monica
guys
House.
like you.
Yeah.
For, you know what I mean? There has to be for the bands that are coming up. I've been playing music since I was 14 years old, man. Straight up.
Me too.
Now, there was no place for me to play, so I fucking grew a mustache and I played Kirby's.
So
When I was 14
That's
years
kind of
old.
like what he just said he was doing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, that's why he's the youngest guy in the band that has a mustache.
Yeah,
You feel me?
Kind of a mustache. Not really.
It's working. It's working. It's working. It sells
You have
it a
more
little bit.
facial hair
Sells
than
it.
the rest of the band members.
But it sells it. It sells
Yeah,
it.
but they have to shave
dude.
regularly.
They assume that you're Kirk Hammett, and
they got it. They pinned him. It happened.
Boom! Right on the fucking nose.
Okay, we can end the show.
And
it's a walk-off.
Sorry.
Cliff
True.
But no. But what I'm saying
Motherfuckers out of
is,
here.
what I'm saying is it's hard. It's hard in Wichita, Kansas. It's hard for an underage band to find a place to play. We're in Monica House right now, and this is a really cool place to play. This is it. We got the dam. We got the lumberyard now popping out. But all these venues have really popped up in the last like 3 years.
and
dude.
X1 starting soon.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
this other venue that's across on the other side of Kellogg from Friends that's going to be opening
Oh, that's cool.
soon called
On the Newman
Annex.
side?
Nice
Yeah, I think so.
on the Newman.
Well, Newman's right across the street from fucking Friends.
Yeah, and X1's gonna be ran by our friend Clayton that books a lot of like hardcore shows.
And while we're talking about Monica House, real quick, the everything has come full circle for any band that plays here. That they're and I'm gonna hand this over to Aaron. What's going on with that?
Yeah.
now?
So all right. So what happened is I had a studio I was building over at Muse Meridian Building,
Nice.
and my studio, we just moved it in over here. When we had Winterfest here, we had 30 bands over 3 days.
So Surf Machine.
We recorded all of them. Yep, we recorded all of them. And Surf Machine was actually
And
on
shout
Saturday.
out to Lipstick Bath Dream Submarine. What are they?
Screen Doors Submarine.
I love you very much.
Lipstick Screen Door.
Yeah, it's Screen Door. They fucking.
They were awesome, but
They
their
were
name is fun
great.
to.
Screen Door Submarine.
Are you sure? I'm not sure.
Because that's what makes sense. Yeah, but anyway, we have our studio here, so the bands that are coming through here, I'm trying to get video and audio all recorded, so that, like, we have promotional tools.
Yeah, right.
Like,
So like
you
you
come
can
here and you play, and we have promotional tools available for you to build your band up.
So you
I
can,
need all the bands in town to basically build themselves up in with their promotion, with their business side. So
but
I'm
tell
trying to
them
give
what you
those
can do
tools.
for them though. You're taking any live recording here, and you can walk away after you have a concert here, and through Slowco Studios you can get your set, or you can get your stems and a mastered set of it for a pretty decent price.
You can actually end up selling CDs of the show you just played that night.
Gas.
And before too long, we're going to try to do
That's
this
what
shit live here as well.
And
too.
it ain't got to be just CDs, because I know CDs is dying.
yeah, who the
but,
fuck
like,
would make a CD these days? Like,
Well, but the thing is what do I make now? I make like flash drives.
no, you don't
Does
even
that
make
work?
that. No,
No,
you don't make anything.
You don't need hard copies.
of nothing.
I
You don't
send
need
them up
hard.
to the
You just
cloud, and y'all.
yeah, you
do
just
your
put
thing.
it on Spotify. You put it on YouTube. You put it on whatever the fuck
See,
people.
if you want physical, I know because I bought them because I know a lot of bands they sell cassettes and then.
That's how you support your
Vinyl.
band. is
Well,
you
it's
gotta do
it's easy
something.
to sell when you're
You gotta do
when you're
something.
at a show with your friends and you have a T-shirt or a fucking flash drive
That's
or
what I
something.
mean.
It's easy for people to buy it. But for the most part,
That's
when you're
what's up.
fucking what it seems to what I've seen, if you're just trying to release your music, there's no reason to put it on a fucking disc.
But that's just releasing your music. I'm talking about how do you monetize that?
Yeah.
you don't. You,
Yeah.
fucking don't.
I know
Yeah,
that,
and that's how the whole scene fucking dies.
yeah,
If
play
nothing
the show.
monetizes
And-
ever,
and-
we're all dead.
And then you
Honestly-
get a job at Spirit Aerosystem.
Yeah, that's
well,
it.
what it is, the real
Now I got no
there's
time for my
1914.
music.
And
'cause
the,
I'm
and the
working
real
Spirit.
bitch of it is, and what we're really being honest with is, even if you're a local band to a regional band, and from what I've seen looking from the outside in, and I'm not in any of these bands, but what I've seen, the only way you can make money is for your friends and your fans to support come out to your shows and buy your fucking T-shirts and buy your fucking merch.
Yeah, but
That's, I mean,
what I'm
you
saying.
you can't really sell your music because it's readily available everywhere.
What if I make that music not readily available everywhere? What if I boycott all those fucking systems?
I wouldn't want to lose a fan. I wouldn't want to lose one fan. We
No,
could do that with the podcast. Why the fuck
What
would
if what if I am selling you a CD or some flash drive or some download of the shit you just played tonight? That's the only place you're gonna find it. I'm not popping it up.
well, see, like
I'm not putting it on no
Well,
cloud.
the thing is like I feel like the only people that are gonna really get away with that are like very like few. Like I mean, like Neil Young did that.
You guys have a fucking fan base.
Yeah, it's fucking Neil
Yeah,
Young.
Neil Young and fucking Joni.
And he didn't actually get away with it. He caught a lot of flack.
Yeah, but like I don't know, like how you like do show, like how you like get people nowadays. Like I don't know, Facebook is like now dying out. I mean, I don't use fucking. I don't use.
It's not.
We don't,
Facebook's worthless.
Well, it's shifting to
Facebook for old
Instagram.
heads.
You guys are younger.
Yeah.
It's the older crowd still is polls
Well,
on
'cause me
Facebook,
and-
and you guys are on. And we'll shout out to Delirium Sucks.
True.
Yeah.
Down
True,
on
true.
Yes.
Instagram.
True.
Yes.
Delirium SUX.
There you go.
Delirium
God damn it,
SUX.
Austin! They're right here.
It's their goddamn Instagram.
It's like me and him. I know me and Lou. We only download Facebook for like Facebook
For Marketplace.
That's it.
But like
I buy all kind of shit
so like
on that.
all you like do for like band, like
Well, I would say you young crowd is missing out on an opportunity to get with the older crowd for your music.
well, hey,
Just
it
like I'm
happens.
missing out on Instagram, like I would say, yeah, it's a worthwhile media that hits a lot of platforms.
Well, it's because like I don't know. I feel like Instagram kind of like melds together with it, but Facebook is like very just split down the middle. Because I know me and Brody how we
Yeah,
got
it's
into
fucking
shows.
30 and over, bro.
Yeah, like
Awful.
me and him, we literally just like would follow like some bands. Like I know like because back then with our phase we were 15, we only listened to like Waves and like Fiddler. So then
a lot of surf
so then
punk
we saw a
stuff.
band called
Fuck
The
yeah.
Caves. We're like, holy shit! And then Kill Vargas back then was basically just Fiddler. So you know, it's like we just went to those shows, and that's how like you just like go down that list. You know, I like that 1 hour thing. Like,
No heads up. Just
Yeah, I can't hear him. I don't know what you guys are
I can hear him.
No worries.
But no, like we literally just like
Voices.
that's how you got to it because like you like go to one show and you're instantly just like locked in. If you're just like on Instagram, so like that's like kind of why it's like cool. I don't know because you like follow one person, then like it recommends you. Oh, follow this person, then you're
But
just in.
Instagram seems so less personal. Like it seems like everybody's like.
It
See, but
is.
that's
It is.
different. Like
It seems like
Instagram-
everybody's like fucking front.
See, but that's like why like Instagram just like copied every single other like platform. Like so you had Snapchat.
I don't
and
get
then-
to talk enough on it. It pisses me off.
And then, well, because now you have stories where you can literally just like you could be like Owen where you post like bring out the fine china. It's a Black Adam like cup, you know, like that's how that's, like everyone knows it's you, you know. I don't know, like that's just stuff you do. So if people get
Not everybody knows it's you. That sounds like your guys' inside joke type shit.
Well, no, because
Inside jokes never work.
See, but you get
Ever.
constantly harassed on Instagram because like you'll be going through someone's story and it'd be like, oh, there's a show, and I'm like, I didn't know about this show, and you go to it, you know. I don't know.
Yeah, it is pretty good about shoving a bunch of shit
Yeah,
down
you-
your throat.
You just be
The only thing I
chronically
like,
online.
the only thing I like about Instagram is it seems like that you get like. So say I post a flyer or post like some promotional shit. Like, very rarely do you see that shit like 5 days late. That happens on Facebook all the fucking time. Like you'll see a goddamn something that's like happened last week. You're like, oh, this shit. Oh, it's the last
Or
fucking
it's
week.
been held from your audience.
Yeah,
Well, even
that's
like
what
the
that's
algorithm
happened.
holds
that's
back.
that's one. Well, honestly, I did real quick. I won't go too far in this, but I did see a podcast where they explain why they can't just release you to your audience and release what comes out first, because then businesses would just post, and it would bury everything. So
Okay.
once they said that,
I
I was
get
like,
that.
okay,
I get that. I
fuck.
understand that.
I was like, okay, I get why you have to have algorithm in a little bit. Okay, that makes sense. Fuck you guys. I always just thought, like you guys thought, it's like, why can't everything on Facebook or any social media just come at me in the order that it's posted, and I'll just scroll through it, like as it comes, as you post it, all in that timeline, I'll fucking watch it. And I always thought that was like that would work, but like then you realize like if you did that,
you'd miss a ton of shit.
you would miss a ton of shit, and you would get like bots of fucking companies that would just
So real.
fucking dump on
Yeah,
that.
spam like whenever
Yeah.
like people's most awake hours are.
Yeah, they would fucking find that time instantly, and
Yeah.
it would just be like,
So while we're talking about social media, how do we find you guys? Let's
we gotta wrap this up. We're getting
let's
to the
wrap
end of
on,
it.
Yeah,
Delirium sucks on Instagram.
Yeah, Delirium
SUX.
sucks. SUX on everything. I don't
On
we don't-
everything.
We don't use. I mean, we have a Facebook, but I'm a key rod.
Not on streaming.
Is there
I
an
do not check
underscore,
that
a
shit.
hyphen?
Delirium.
anywhere?
Is there a special way to find you on the streaming platforms?
Streaming platforms, it's just Delirium
Delirium.
with a period after it.
Okay.
The EP we have released is Couch with a period after it. There's kind of a trend there.
Is there a best platform to push them towards that works for you guys?
For
Spotify, your best
music,
one.
Music-wise, Spotify and
Okay.
Bandcamp.
So check them out on Spotify first, and then if you use any other thing, go towards that first. But
DeliriumSucks.bandcamp.com.
yeah, so try to make sure that you like and
/
subscribe.
OnlyFans.
That's why-
See,
subscribe on
That's why Bandcamp is cool. Remember how you were talking about how like it's hard to like buy physical like media
Yeah.
and stuff? on Bandcamp, you can literally like put your like album up for a price, and people can like buy it, so they get files of your thing and can listen to it anywhere. So that's why.
Like, but nobody,
cool.
like a majority of people didn't embrace that.
Yeah,
you know.
But there's always the
same with
probably,
Reverb
it probably has some like
Nation, same with,
shite
like,
interface that's not as easy as everything
Bro,
else.
and that's what it is. It's something stupid.
I mean, but like
like
even like that said, I know like because we got money off of Bandcamp as well, and it just
you made money on Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Bet, dude. All right, you want
And
to
if
the
you
only
get a
ones I
chance,
know.
I will say to the same shit we need to do. If you get a chance, do what fucking Sir Charles did. Copyright your shit, man.
Because
That shit.
Bandcamp sometimes has like
We need to sign up for
we
that
ain't
shit.
doing none of that shit.
We need to.
I
We
know.
need to. You
Yeah,
told
I
us to.
know.
We need
I
to
know.
listen.
Bandcamp has something.
We're just like,
sometimes called like Bandcamp Fridays, where like anything like you buy during that day, like 100% of that money goes to the band.
Fuck yeah.
So
That's what I'm
badass.
talking about.
Well, all right, let's wrap motherfucking
Guys,
episode 40.
Episode 40.
Like and subscribe. Give
Go
us fucking
out of your way.
t-shirts. Give us
Go out of your
t-shirts.
way to find these underage bands, man. They're out there and they're doing really cool stuff. They're doing really cool stuff. They're playing at venues that are really
Lumberyard.
fucking cool. They're popping up because they have to.
The basement place. What's the basement place called?
The Dam.
The Dam.
NX1, possibly somebody's garage soon.
Here.
Monica House.
Monica House.
Monica
Yeah.
House, Norton's, pull up.
Yeah. Pull up and fucking
Yeah.
support local
There
music.
is
and-
a scene that's coming up.
Yeah, it really
And
is.
this scene is coming up regardless
and
of what the
look out
bars
and
create.
look out for Aaron and Austin's show Invade Winterfest here at Monica House. That's coming up real soon. And
Yeah.
I
There's
think
some good footage.
I think every single band was under the age of 30 for the most part. I mean, there's
That's
a
what I'm
lot
trying
of
to
youth
say,
talent,
man.
A lot of youth
Like,
talent.
there's a lot of talent coming up,
So-
and Wichita's missing out because we're 21
And so check
and up
out, get with these
city.
guys' Couch LP and look forward for a new LP coming real soon. Do you guys have a title for that?
Nope.
Not yet?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
So
It's gonna be Shed.
Shed
It's gonna be called Hyper.
or maybe Love Seat or Ottoman.
Shed.
It's gonna be called Backseat Lovers.
It's gonna be called 403.
You could just keep naming it after random pieces of furniture.
Pickled hot dogs.
China Hutch.
It's gonna be
that's
called-
Period.
The last thing you forget.
Pickled hot dogs.
Well, all right, let's call it a fucking wrap. That's a wrap.
Yeah,
good.
That's a wrap. We got no screws in this motherfucker.
Thank you, Owen.
Play the fucking song.
Thank you, Owen.
Yeah, can we get a song?